Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go with this one. I really don't. But this is pretty much going to be the last exterior I do. Going back to a 95. General public doesn't like my prices, but I get it. You know, I'm usually twice as much, but I'm doing all the work that is recommended. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so we got everything is primed except for that metal up there. I don't want to put the same primer that I put on wood on metal. Don't want to do it. It gets funky and everything else. So my guy's on the other side. He's going in with the yellow color. I'm on trim. So I ain't even in a brush yet. Okay, so I've got all the way from over there, all the windows. I got one slider door I got to mask off. And then that's going to be the last one first coat. Then I'm going to go around with a roller, again, a 4-inch roller. And I just put it on there. I don't like seeing brush strokes. I really don't. Like, you know, when you use a brush on flat surfaces, you get brush strokes. No matter how you do it. Like, no matter how you do it, there's going to be brush strokes. So I use a 4-inch Wizzy roller. That's how I do it. So I'm going to go around this house twice on the trim. Okay, and then I'm coming back with a brush. And then I nail all the corners, all the edges. I'm not a big fan of just facing off with trim. I'm not. I think it looks cheap. It just makes the whole wall flat. They put trim around the window so it actually pops out. So that's what we try to do. So when you paint the corners and the edges, it's going to pop out, especially when it's a contrasting color. So this house used to be yellow, similar to this color, but we're going to brighten it up, and all this stuff is going to go yellow. So everything underneath there, we're doing all the wood by hand, 4-inch Wizzy roller and a brush. We're going to cut all that stuff in. First coat. Then the second coat with the sprayer, hopefully Friday is going to be a much nicer day than watching the weather. So then the metal gets 2 light coats and the wood gets its second coat, right, everywhere. So we've got yellow going on the trim. We still got to stripe all these slats. Yeah, I know I can do 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, but it looks like crap. And you got to go back and brush the slats anyway. So might as well you put the first coat up with a brush into all the slats of the T111, and then you spray and back roll. Like that's how it's supposed to go. But I see a lot, a lot of mistakes, a lot. But then again, you know, that's why I do the work that I do, and I'm not going to be able to continue doing it. And, you know, because the fly-by-nights, they're all half price, but they're doing 25% of the work, right? So I've sanded all these walls, sanded them all. Primer's been up for less than 7 days. So technically we don't have to sand it, but I'm going to hit it one more time. So my guy is hitting all of that with just a sponge, just to scuff it up, just to create another profiles, because when you read the MSDS sheets, you'd know this, but I guess there's a lot of painters out there that don't know how to read. I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird to me. But like I said, I'm going to get back into rolling, and we're just going to run around this house, and hopefully we can have all this trim done. Most of the eaves should get done. It's in a yellow. That's why we primed with gray. Even though the house was already yellow, we want the new paint to go on at the best that it possibly can, right? So that's what you do. There's only a couple of yellows that can go up on the outside, and both of them require a primer. Both of them. Like, so when you guys get tired of your house paint job only lasting 3 to 5 years, maybe you'll come back to these videos and understand what I was trying to give you for a little bit more, right? Because if you're spending like 4,000 every 3 years, you're getting burned. You really are.